It's Christmas Eve. Time for us to reflect. Reflect in the hush that we experience during this time. But when Luke tells the story of Jesus' birth, he doesn't begin with candlelight and carols. He begins with a census. He begins with a crowded city and a young couple with nowhere to stay, and a baby in a manger. It's not the way the world expected God to show up, which is exactly the point. Because we know that God's grace, God's prevenient grace is always seeking us, showing up before we even know to look for it. You see, Christmas is the ultimate act of prevenient grace. God doesn't wait for humanity to get it all right. God steps into the world as it is, chaotic, imperfect, overwhelmed, unprepared, and then choosing the least likely audience of the greatest announcement in history. Not kings, not priests, not the well-positioned or the well-connected shepherds. People working the night shift. People where society barely noticed. But heaven noticed them. And heaven notices you. The angels say, do not be afraid. Isn't that the word we need tonight? Do not be afraid, do not fear, for I bring you good news of great joy. Not small joy, not temporary joy, not joy tied to our circumstances, but great joy because God has drawn near. The shepherds respond the way we respond. They move. They don't just hear the message, they act on it. They say, let us go now and see this thing that has taken place. That's the heart of discipleship. Let us go. Because God moves toward us and we move toward God. And what do they find? Not a place, not perfection, but a family doing the best that they can under the difficult circumstances. And God right there with them. And that's the miracle of Christmas. God shows up in the real world. Not the ideal one. God comes into our lives as we are, not as we wish. And so tonight, many of us carry quiet burdens. Someone is grieving an empty chair at the table. Someone is overwhelmed by bills, overwhelmed by responsibilities and decisions. Someone feels lonely in a crowded room. Someone's praying for peace. Someone's praying for an opportunity to experience God in new ways. And the good news of Christmas is this: God's light finds us exactly where we are, not just what's going on around us, but the prayer that just as the star shines, may the shining of the star pierce us. And just as the shepherds left transformed, we are invited to experience hope. Because Christmas is not just a story we remember. It is a truth that we live. Emmanuel, God with us. God with us in joy, with us in sorrow, with us in uncertainty, with us in the journey ahead. And like the shepherds, we're called to carry this light into the world, into our families, into our neighborhoods, our workplaces, our communities. A world that is hungry for hope, a world that is thirsty for peace, desperate for good news. And so the message is simple and eternal. The light has come. The light is here, and the light will not be overcome. So may we go like the shepherds, glorifying and praising God for all that we've seen and heard. And may the hope of Christ find us. May the hope of Christ fill us and shine through us on this Christmas Eve and always. Amen.